What's up people, Marco here, welcome back to another ukulele lesson. And what a lesson we have today. I gotta tell you guys, this was tough. Sometimes arranging songs and chord progressions and melodies and rhythms from around the world is very challenging, right? Because we only have 4 strings. Especially right now, we're using a reentrant tuning. So we are using the high G. I did my best to come up with kind of an interesting Latin rhythm, but it's still quite basic, even though I have to say I really like the way it sounds. So I'm gonna show you how to play that. I'm gonna be using a tenor ukulele with the high G. So we have high G, C, E, and A. Now let me show you how to play the intro, which I think sounds so awesome, cool, and fun to play. It sounds like this. We are playing over 2 chords, the D minor chord and the A major chord. Now, the intro starts with the D minor chord, and we have 3 notes. The first note is on the first string, fret number 5, open, and the third string, fret number 5. The second chord is the A major, and the phrase here is longer. So we have the first string, fret number 4, 0, third string, fret number 4, again, first string open, and the fret number 4. So it's literally just kind of 2 notes per chord, but we repeat always, not 3 notes per chord, but we repeat always the same notes. So when I do it slowly, so we repeat the same phrase 3 times. And then we finish with the first string, the fret number 5, and then we play the D minor chord 3 times. We're gonna strum it with the downstroke, upstroke, and downstroke. Now just a few tips on how to play and interpret this intro. Number 1 is the plucking pattern. I always like to just use the thumb and the index finger. So every time I play the first string, I'm gonna use the index. Every time I play the third string, I'm gonna use the thumb. So it's a little bit of double plucking and triple plucking with the same finger, but I like it a lot, and it's very simple to do. I'm also muting the strings with the palm of my hand. I'm leaning the palm on top of the bridge, touching the string slightly to have this lovely muted tone. So you kind of gotta find a sweet spot right here on the bridge. And it's going to really change the tone, make it sound nice and unique. Now the next section is also really interesting. We're gonna play the melody along with the chord progression and the Latin rhythm. It sounds like this. Let's take it step by step. We strum the D minor chord 3 times. And then we have the melody. It's basically the D minor chord played with the third string, fret number 2, second string, fret 1, first string open, the fret number 5, and the first string open. So, and I like to alternate here between index and middle finger when I pluck the strings. Now once we have the melody, after that is basically just the chord, and we're gonna play it like this. So we have a few musical elements here. The first one is of course the chord. You want to put down the fret 2, 1 and 0. We are playing a D minor chord. And we're gonna play the third string, thumb slap, so we are striking the string with the thumb. And then we play the third string again. Then the second string with the thumb slap again on the third string. And then we pluck simultaneously the third string and the first string. So I'm gonna do it slowly one more time. So when I put together the melody and the first chord, it sounds like this. Now we're gonna have the melody again, but we're gonna change chord. So the melody is the same except for the last note. We finish with the first string, the fret number 1, and now we play a G minor chord. So once you play the fret number 1, you want to put down a G minor chord, and you do the exact same rhythmic pattern. So it's thumb, thumb slap, thumb, thumb on the second, thumb slap, and thumb and index together. So it's the same rhythmic pattern. Then we have the melody, which is beautiful. Second string, the fret number 3, first string open, the fret number 1, and the second string, fret number 3, and the first string open. Now the next chord is the A major. It's the same rhythmic pattern. You just gotta put down the third string, the fret number 1, and then the second and first string open. The rhythmic pattern is the same. Thumb, thumb slap, thumb, thumb on the second, thumb slap on the third, and then simultaneously the third and the first. And then we have the melody again, which is the same melody that we just learned. So it's the fret number 3, open, first open, the fret number 1, and the second string, fret number 3, and the first string open. And we finish with the D minor chord, so we already know the chord. So let me just recap the melody so far. Now from here, we're gonna have the same melody. So we're gonna start with the same D minor chord. So we have the same melody, 2, 1, 0, 5, and 0, with the D minor chord, which is pretty cool and easy. But then we're gonna change the melody. We're gonna have the melody now on the second string, fret number 2. It's a beautiful melody. It's on the fret number 2, 3, the first string open, fret number 3, and 1. And now we have the G minor chord. So put down the chord and you do the same rhythmic pattern. Now be careful here, because after this chord we're gonna have the D minor and the A major. So the melody goes like this. So we have two chords within one measure. So we're going to start with the melody. It's on the fret number 3, 0, 1, and 3, and 0. Now we're going to have two chords. The D minor, which we're going to play just with the thumb, thumb slap, thumb, and the thumb on the second string, and the thumb slap. So, and then we play the last note with the A major chord. So we're gonna have the third string, the fret number 1, And we're just gonna play one note with the thumb and then the melody. So it's on the fret number 3, 0, 1, 3, and we finish with the third string, the fret number 2. And we're gonna strum the same D minor chord 3 times. Now after that, we're gonna go back playing the intro. It's quite interesting. We're gonna end with the intro. One thing that I want you to notice, guys, is the fact that sometimes I like to add percussion in the intro as well. So it's always between the D minor and the A major, so percussion, and then the A major, I have it after I play the first string open. Not the easiest Latin rhythm, guys, and not the easiest thing to arrange on a tenor ukulele with a re-entrant tuning, but I hope you enjoy this lesson because I did and I loved it. I'm gonna leave you to practice this, enjoy this lesson, and I'll talk to you soon.